I'm getting an early start on a chilly Sunday here in South Louisiana. And believe it or not, I actually have my son Joel with me. He's got a rare day off of school and work, so hopefully he still remembers how to fish. Now, water temps this morning are actually a little bit warm, almost 60 degrees. So Joel's gonna start with a topwater bait. I think I'm gonna throw a subsurface jerk bait and try and catch some really nice trout or hard plastic baits. And Joel saw the last video I did and loved the competition I did with my buddy C-Mac. So he requested we do the same competition today. We'll be targeting speckled trout, redfish, and bass. And we'll each get to weigh one of those fish, but we gotta declare what fish we wanna weigh while it's alive when it just comes into the boat. Makes for a lot of interesting strategy. All right, the sun's just kind of starting to brighten the eastern horizon, so we're gonna start fishing. Wish us luck. So the water's a little bit chilly for Joel's topwater bait. It's 59, it's almost 60 degrees. But I have caught speckled trout on top and water as cold as 58. But generally you want it in the 60s. So I like my chances better with this rip shad that I'm throwing, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if Joel gets a blow up. The water where we're fishing is just absolutely spectacular. It's gorgeous. Even in this low light situation, I can see that. I can't imagine there's not fishing here today. As good as this water looks. Blow up? No. Oh. Even though we're fishing a competition, I'd love to see you get a blow up on that thing. I'm really surprised how warm this water is. So one thing I failed to mention is that the Saints play a very important game today against the 49ers for control of NFC playoff seeding. So we're gonna be home at noon watching that game. So we can fish only till about 10 o'clock. So the pressure is on to make something happen. We don't have a whole lot of time. I guess I should throw a cork to keep them honest. We should have had a sign by now. Well, Joel, we don't have a whole lot of time. You want to make a move? Not a bite. I think it's time to roll. Go into the marsh. We can maybe find some trout in there. I think we got a good shot of finding trout in there. Let's do that. All right, Joel and I have come back in the marsh, and the water is an 11 out of 10. It could not be better. And man, conditions are really good. We got a slight west wind, good hard falling tide. I definitely really like our chances. Joel is throwing a
Gary Yamamoto Cowboy.
Gary Yamamoto Cowboy, and you know what I'm throwing. June Bug Pro's Choice soft stick bait. But I know in this area that we're fishing, there are definitely speckled trout in the bends of these bayous, so we're gonna try that as well. But right now, it's bass and reds. What color cowboy you throwing there, partner? We'll try for a trout ride, Joe. Electric chicken might be a little obnoxious for this water. This episode of Marshman Masson brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods. Beautiful sunrise, huh?
It's a holy jolly water.
It's holy jolly water for sure. One jolly cast, and then I'm going back to the bass bait. I feel a lot better with the jolly on. The holly jolly. Ooh, there he is. Come on, be a trout. Oh, a bass. It's a bass.
Oh, I thought it was a trout.
With one of those red-eye bass. Nice, out in the middle of the bayou. I am not weighing him. I am not weighing him. He is not big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Big bass. Big bass. Oh, well, he ain't that big. You gonna weigh him?
I think I'm weighing him.
Oh, no. Shoot. I mean, I'm gonna say he's about a pound. You gotta declare now if you're gonna weigh him.
Can I just wait like maybe
Nope.
2 hours?
Declare. You weighing or not?
Oh, he's bleeding bad. Yeah, I'm weighing him.
You weighing him?
Yes.
All right. Joel is weighing his 1 pounder. I don't even know if it's 1 pound. It might even be less than a pound.
I think he's a pound.
1.38. 1.38.
Nope.
Oh, 1.41. We'll lock it in. 1.41. So you take an early lead.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
But now you're done with the bass. You better hope you catch a red next.
That could very well prove to be a bad thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Joel, that's your first fish you've caught in 2 months? Is that literally the truth?
2 months and a week.
2 months and a week. Oh, so I forgot to mention the punishment that Joel and I have today, which I'm losing the contest currently, The punishment we have is the loser has to do 50 push-ups back at the dock. Now, they don't have to all be in one set. They just have to be 50 total. Because I don't think Joel could do 50 in one set. Could you?
Hell no. I might be kicking myself for doing that.
You might. It could be one of those days where we catch 4. Oh, dude, he was. Look. Look.
He ripped the Pro's Choice soft stick bait off.
Dude, he's right there if you want to go get him.
Oh, I think my bait's
He clobbered it.
Dude, that's about honestly.
Right where you caught yours. Yeah. Too important to lose them. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Look at this kid.
I hope he's not bigger than me.
I'd say he's about the same size. He might be a little smaller.
Yeah, I think he's bait off. Dude, the cowboy looked good in the pool.
That cowboy did look good in the pool. I did a pool test where we looked at all these kind of cross style baits, and that cowboy definitely looked very good. There he is, Joel. There he is, Joel. By big, you mean half pounder? Because he's not much bigger than that.
Do you want to weigh him?
I do not want to weigh him. You see, that's a good thing with you weighing first. I know what I gotta beat now.
Still got to catch him. You have to beat.
I still got to catch him. I know that. I know that.
Oh, dude.
You got smoked? Uh-oh. That's the same place I caught mine. Might be a pod of them. A whole wad. You know, I really should, you know what? In fact, I am. I'm changing this bait. I'm putting on a craw, because this bait will get me some bites, but that craw's gonna get me bigger fish. All right, I switched over to a black blue matrix craw because now I know what I have to beat. So I want to get a little bit bigger fish, and also I know redfish love this thing. So today is a day you don't mind having redfish as bycatch. You're fishing a true bass tournament, you don't want the reds. They're just a waste of time. Come on, big bass. I want to see Joel doing push-ups. Yeah, I want to feel that hard redfish thump, where it's like, you know, before you even set the hook, that's a redfish. Big, dumb, ugly red. I'm a cowboy, baby. That's your last cowboy? Dude, one day I'll actually get a hook in one. And your grass? I know your grass. I know your grass.
Well, you're not.
There it is.
Oh no!
Nice bass. I don't know if he's gonna make it though.
Oh, frick, he's fat, dude.
Nah, it's not a 1.5 pound fish.
Alright, now to weigh.
I'm not weighing him, no way. Dude, I thought for sure I was grass. I never felt him.
Yeah,
Never felt him hit. It just had something on there. Second bass on the Holy Jolie. There he is. That's gotta be a red. That's gotta be a red. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a gaff.
That's a red. All right, I'm weighing him. I am weighing him. Absolutely. Whew! Hook flew out.
Like 20 inches?
He's about 20. Double spotter. Also on the Holy Jolie. How ironic that I catch The fish that's gonna beat you on the lure named after you, that you designed. I mean, luck, boy. Luck has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I honestly think you're crazy.
That might be the only red we catch all day. He was dead on the bottom right in that bend. All right, let's see what we got, Rancho. Man, he ain't as big as I thought. But I'm still weighing him. 2.62. I better hope you don't catch a red.
He's not even 20 inches.
Look how skinny that fish is. Look. I mean, he's a keeper. Let's see what he is. Yeah, he's 19 inches. That's why. This episode of Marshman Masson brought to you by Matrix Shad, and by Bill Lewis, and by Cito New Orleans, and by Versamax Corks, and by Death Grip Jig Heads. All right, the good news for me is I'm currently leading. The bad news for me is that I've already locked in my redfish. I just weighed a really small red. I should have measured him first because he looked a little bigger to me than he was. He was a skinny fish. He wasn't real fat at all. But I didn't want to roll the dice that we weren't going to catch any more reds. Remember, we are competing against the clock today as much as anything. 7:30 a.m. right now, so we can fish for probably another 2.5 hours. Another 2.5 hours. That's it. And we're gonna be making a run soon, so that's gonna consume some of our time. Dude, I've caught more fish on this Holy Jolly today than anything. Just no trout yet.
We would have had 17. We were straight out there all day.
17. It's a bass. It's a nice bass. It's a nice bass. Oh yeah, it's a nice bass. Come on, dude. Oh, gorilla. Oh my goodness.
Dude,
It's a beautiful bass. I'm definitely weighing him. Whew, look, he's barely hooked, Joel.
Well, you couldn't shake one more time.
I know. Unlucky for you. That's a nice marsh bass. Yeah, he's about 2.5. I'd say maybe a little under that. Between two. Look at that. Hook came right out. Hook came right out. He's not that heavy, to be honest. I'm gonna say between 2 and 2.5. 2.30. Keep switching between 2.3 and 2.4. 2.30. 2.30. That's too big. I'm not gonna keep him. That winning fish came on the matrix craw. Joel just missed one. Oh, you broke off? No way. What are you throwing?
20-pound line.
Is it fluoro?
Yeah, but
Is it brittle fluoro?
oh, that's unbelievable. That could have been a red.
That could have been your winning red.
Broke off.
If I was purely selfish, right?
Yeah, you go run somewhere.
I'd leave.
You go to the rock.
I'd go somewhere we could only catch trout. That's what I should have done with C-Mac the other day. He needed to catch a bass. I already had my bass, and I took him bass fishing. This is too good, too fun. Too fun.
And we're not missing the kickoff.
I'm not missing kickoff. I feel you. I feel you. Bassy boy, bassy boy. Something for the dinner plate. Because he's not going to help with the tournament. All right, it's 8:05, which gives us only about 2 hours before we have to head back to the dock. Not a lot of time at all, but Joel and I are gonna make a run, go to a different area, and see if we can find some fish there. With this water low and getting lower, those redfish should be stacked up. That's what we're hoping we catch there. Actually, I'm hoping Joel doesn't catch any there, because right now I got the lead. I've already weighed my red and my bass, and the area we're going to as well, I think we might catch some speckled trout, so that's the only fish we lack. Hopefully I can add to my total. Site for our final stop of the day. The water here is not as good as what we left, but it's still pretty darn good. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Water's flying out of here. We should run across some reds. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. Yeah, what am I saying? I don't want to find reds. All I do is sabotage my chances of winning in these competitions. It's my boat. I should be more strategic and selfish That is true.
You know.
You're welcome to. You want the front?
No, no.
You're definitely welcome to fish the front. You know, in this, it doesn't matter.
In some things it does.
And some things, if you're fishing specific objects, like if you're flipping the bushes or something, like I get to the bush before you do, but in stuff like this, it doesn't matter at all. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a big red.
Oh, that's the fish I needed.
Oh, no. Man, he ripped the rod out of my hands. That's a big red. Oh, I'm regretting my decision. Whoo!
Dude, that would be
That's a pig.
impossible to beat. Dang.
Good night. Oh, I wish I hadn't weighed that other one. Because you know there's other ones like this around. He might be an over, though. You don't think he's over, right?
Like 25.
Yeah, I think you're right. About 25.
That's like the red C-Mac part.
Man, look at the spots on him, huh? There you go. All right. Dude, that's a pig. That's a big fish. And he's fat, too.
Yep, that's the one I needed right there.
Look how pretty this fish is. Look at the spots on him. I'm just glad I got to it before Joel did. I would have been toast. Because no trout would have overcome this. He is 28 inches. This fish would not qualify. He's 28 inches. All right, so that fish was actually over 27 inches. He was 28 inches. So he would not have qualified for our contest. So that makes Joel feel a little better that he didn't catch it.
Yeah, you feel better.
Yeah, me too, because now I'm still glad I weighed my other one. My 3.5 pounder. Is that what, 2.5? Was it 2.5 or 3.5? What was it?
2.5.
2.5. So my bass was almost as big as my red. That's pretty bad. That guy would have weighed, I don't know, 9 pounds or so. He was pretty big. You haven't caught one in a while.
I'll need something to jump out in the water.
You might want to throw a matrix crawl. Would you break off again?
Comedy of errors. Comedy of errors. Wow.
There he is. No, it's a bass.
I think that's what I have.
They are thick. Thick, thick, thick. You got him, Joel? Ooh, that's a gorilla. That's a gorilla. That's a lot better than the one you weighed.
God dang.
That's about a 2, maybe 2.25.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
He's not bigger than mine, but he's still nice. Bigger than one you weighed.
Dude, look at this.
Yeah, barely hooked. Barely hooked.
Oh, dude.
Oh, Joel's getting hot. Joel's heating up.
That ain't the right.
Not the right species.
Man.
You get the wrong color. Oh, gorilla bass. Yes. You missed him? Good Lord, look at the fish. Look how pretty.
We wouldn't mind him a turn.
Oh, look at this, Joel. This is hilarious. This is hilarious.
No.
This is the fish you missed. Look, did you even make a cast on this side of the bayou?
No, he was like all the way back there.
Joel just missed this fish. Look, he's got another hook in his mouth in addition to my hook. Look at this. I caught him on this side of the bayou. Joel missed him on this side of the bayou. You don't believe me, do you?
Dude,
You got your hook and bait back.
And the weight and everything's still on.
No, that's my weight.
Oh.
All you got is your hook.
Dude.
You got your hook and your bait. Here you go. It's in good shape.
Dude, that's nuts. Yeah, I caught him like right on the other side of that pool.
Right.
So he swam. Wow.
Wait, when'd you break off?
Back there.
Way back there, right?
Back there.
I mean, it's been at
I
least
know.
15 minutes.
Way back there, yeah.
Dude, you're a glutton. Don't be so dumb. I'm gonna let him go. He earned his freedom. You're gonna have to rally. That's it. That's definitely doable for the next 45 minutes.
But you never know. Why is there not a fish right there?
There should be. There should be a fish right there. Uh-oh, there is a fish right there. And it's a bass. It's good for the box, not good for the tournament. I'm starting to really like my chances. All right, I'm not gonna pick your pocket. I'm gonna go in this inside bin. Defies logic. Let's just see what's over here.
Oh my God, I got.
Big red, big red. It looking bass-like.
Got a red.
Is he a red? Oh no, it might be a red. Please don't be a red. He hasn't come up at all. It is a red. It is a red.
It's not big enough. Don't come on, buddy. Don't come on.
He's bigger than mine. I think that fish is bigger than
No.
mine was 19. What do you think yours is?
This is not 19. He's probably 18 at the moment.
You think?
He's not.
Put that fish on the tape. Look how fat he is.
Dude, he's not.
I think you ought to weigh him. Well, Joel finally got him a red, but it's not big enough. And the clock is ticking. The competition is almost over. This is a very fun competition. Like, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this competition.
Me too. So.
These little reds are so thick out in the middle. That's what you missed, I promise you.
They can't eat this crawfish. It's
Huh?
too much for them.
Yeah, correct.
I mean, generally.
Well, you figure that one I got a hook in because he was about 13 inches. But there's a lot that are just 10 inches,
Oh, dude.
like that one. Is it a fish? It is a fish.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh, he's got another red. You gotta be kidding me.
Please.
God, I'm saying a prayer right now.
Don't come on.
Please let this fish break. Let this fish break Joel's line.
Never mind. He's not big. Oh.
He's not?
No, he's like 4. Well.
Nah, he's not big. I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, he's bigger than you think.
He's probably a little longer than the last one, but he's skinny. He's far skinnier than the last one.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling more optimistic about it than you are.
I'd put him on the tape before you weighed him. So what we're fishing is just a bayou with a big pond draining into it. The water's coming this way. We're fishing our way into it. Oh, there's one. Oh, there was one. And this water's so low that these fish are just stacked up right here in this mouth. Ooh, there he is.
Dude.
That's a big red.
No! I needed him.
That's a big red. That's the one Joel needed. Why don't you make as much noise as possible to scare all these reds out of here? Because I don't feel good about fish this size being in here with our competition. And you needing one. This is a good little spot right here. This looks very pretty. Woo, Joel, that's your fish. Because he is an under.
He's big.
He is an under.
Dude, he's only 18 and a half.
Yeah, that's not your fish. That's what I told you. This is your fish. This is about a 25, 26 inch fish.
That's literally
He's skinny, but he's going to be about 5 or 6 pounds.
what I was talking about that I needed. Dang it, man. Yep, that was it. Right
That's your fish, Joel.
That's the one I needed.
That's not the last one here, I promise you. Yeah, well, this tells me I shouldn't have weighed my other one, but it doesn't really matter at this point if you don't catch one.
It will if I do.
Well, Joel, that's your fish, buddy.
Yeah, no shit. No.
I'm gonna let him go. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Big. Damn it.
He's not big?
Nope.
There's a bunch of fish here, I promise you. Oh no. Oh no. Doesn't look big. Doesn't look big. Oh crap.
Oh, he's not big. Dang it. Ah.
No, he's not even close to what you need. That's not the one you need. That's an eater. There he is. Please be Joel's fish. Please be Joel's fish. Please be Joel's fish.
No, that's not him.
This is just awesome.
That's not him.
He's a nice one, but he's a keeper.
Yeah, keep.
Look at that. Look at that.
Dude, that's awesome.
I tell you what, this fish is heavy. He's definitely heavier than the one I weighed.
Like good enough for me?
Yeah, well, no, he's not. You need one that's significantly above mine. This one's not. No, no way. No. 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 No, he's not big. He's not big. I saw him. I got a glimpse. I mean, he's a keeper. Man, you slimed up my coat. All right, it's 10:15, and that means this trip has come to an end. It also means that it sucks to be Joel. All right, we're here at the dock, and Joel has to take his punishment, so let's get busy. Go ahead. I want to see good form, son. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and a rest. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Now break.
Keep going. How many you gotta do?
Well, he's gonna do 50, so he's got 14 left. He's almost there.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Come on, 14. Get them all, knock them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's, what's that, 41?
9, 9 more.
How are those pecs feeling?
It's harder after the first set. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna be sore, of course. 1, 2, 2, 3. No, 2. I'm not giving you that one. So that's 7 more.
It's gonna be a slow process. Dude, I can't. What up, 7 left?
7 left. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Come on, push it, push it. Come on. Oh, goodness. This is going to take a while. 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, 4. I'll give you that one. Then you got 1 left. 1 left.
More, come on, one more.
That's it. 2. 1 to grow on. Nice. All right. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that video as much as we did putting it together. Just an absolutely spectacular trip. Please give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Marsh channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marsh Doing
push-ups.